In Revelation chapter 21, verse 1, the Bible says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth." In verse 4 of that chapter, the Bible says, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain." In Revelation 22, verse 3, the Bible says, "And there shall be no more curse." In Isaiah 65, verse 25, we read at the very end of that verse, "They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain." It will be a blessed life, a peaceful life. A lot will change, but there is something that will not change. In 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8, the Bible says, "For bodily exercise profiteth nothing, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come." Godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come. Godliness we practice now will be extended into the life to come unchanged. Righteousness we practice now will extend into the life to come unchanged. The earth will change, the heavens will change, our physical bodies will change, but the lifestyle God requires of us now will not change. In other words, the very last day you and I spend on this earth will be no different from our first day in heaven. What am I trying to say? Isaiah 66 verse 22 tells us, and 23, well, particularly 23, "And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord." What this means is, when you and I observe the Sabbath now, on this side of eternity, in this sinful world, we are practicing a behavior that will continue in the life to come. Of the 10 Commandments, the one specifically mentioned that will be observed in the New World is the Sabbath commandment. We know the 10 Commandments on the whole reflect the righteousness of Christ, so all the principle will exist. But the one particularly mentioned is the seventh-day Sabbath. Let me say again, when you and I observe the Sabbath of the Lord today, on this side of eternity, we are engaging in behavior that will continue in the life to come. My listening friend, as the holy hours approach where you are, perhaps they have already arrived, let me remind you, as you keep the Sabbath holy, what you're doing now is virtual practice for the life to come, because the holiness, the righteousness of the Sabbath will continue in the life to come. May the Lord bless you as you keep the Sabbath holy.